Ladies and gentlemen, it's officially official. Palantir stock has been added to the Nasdaq 100, and oh my goodness, am I excited, guys. Cheers to that, by the way. This is big news. We have to break down what is going on. So, guys, take a sip of that coffee, and let's get into it. So you guys can see right here, Palantir, MicroStrategy, and Axon join the Nasdaq 100, and Moderna and Supermicro Computer, SMCI, get the axe, which means, well, they're no longer in the Nasdaq 100 for obvious reasons. You know, Moderna stock has collapsed since 2020, right? And Supermicro Computer, well, they have not been doing well at all. Let's just put it that way. We'll leave it at that for SMCI for now, right? But Palantir, yeah, they have officially been added. Same with MicroStrategy and Axon Enterprise, ticker symbol AXON. And they're three of the hottest stocks in 2024. And they're going to join the Nasdaq 100 index before the open on December 23rd on, which is what, a Friday? Actually, no, that came out on Friday. Sorry, I don't think December 23rd is a Friday. But either way, they're going to join the Nasdaq 100 before the open on December 23rd. And again, Moderna's out, SMCI is out. Oh, and Illumina, ILMN. You guys may or may not remember that stock, but yeah, they're the smallest, or they're among these three, the smallest Nasdaq 100 members. And Moderna stock has plunged in 2024, while SMCI has made, pretty bad moves as well to the downside, as they're, seeing a lot of accounting woes right now, accounting problems. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, all of those are gone. Illumina's gone, boom, just like that. And now Palantir, MicroStrategy, and Axon are amongst some of the biggest companies in the world in the Nasdaq 100, right? Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, right? Google, Alphabet, whatever you want to call it, Amazon, Meta, Tesla. Now it's crazy. Palantir is part of that group. It's awesome, guys. It really is awesome. And if you guys didn't know, a couple of weeks ago, Palantir kind of getting ready to get included in the Nasdaq 100. They switched their listing to the Nasdaq Composite from the New York Stock Exchange. And now their market cap, which we'll take a look at more in a second here, it's $170 billion, which is higher than many current Nasdaq 100 members. So, guys, it was only a matter of time. And obviously, not any company, any stock just gets included in the Nasdaq 100, guys. We all know that. This is a big milestone, and Palantir has to meet certain criteria to actually get into the Nasdaq 100, which we're not going to talk about the criteria in this video. It's kind of irrelevant because we're in the Nasdaq 100 now, but just realize they met all the criteria. They're that kind of company now, guys. Cream of the crop. Man, this is very good news, guys. Very good news, especially if you're a shareholder, if you're an investor, which I am. You guys know that. I'm in Palantir. My average cost is $21 a share. And man, I couldn't be more excited about this. So guys, let's take a look quickly at some numbers. Then we'll take a look at the charts in a second here, which is very important because, guys, we got the news at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. We got the news of the Nasdaq 100 inclusion, which means, well, the pre-market, or the aftermarket rather, was over. The obviously the trading session was over when we got the news. So what are we going to do on Monday? That's the $1 million question, So right now we're at an $173 billion market cap, 380 PE. So the PE is very high. I mean, we've covered that before. The The forward P I think is a lot lower. Let me double check. Forward's at 161. Yeah, still pretty high. I mean, traditionally speaking. So at this point, guys, yeah, we're at a point where maybe the P's high, arguably price of sales, whatever. The market cap has gone bananas, and again, we're officially in the Nasdaq 100, which honestly I think is going to bring a lot more upwards momentum to the stock. So even though some would argue the PE is high, the market cap's too high, the this, the that, I still think, guys, we're going to get a nice move on Monday, maybe Tuesday. Then who knows after that? It might fizzle out. I have no idea. But you guys can already see in the price action, we did have a 4% green day on Friday on PLTR. Very nice green day on Friday. We rallied for a good amount of the day. Honestly, the majority of the move came in power hour. Power hour heading into close, heading into the aftermarket announcement of whether or not they're going to be in the Nasdaq 100. That caused hype. That built momentum up. We broke out into close from 74, 30 to 50, all the way up to about 76.50. So we ran about $2. Then we consolidated in the aftermarket up until about 8 p.m. Then boom, we got that decision. So if I had to guess, I'm thinking we gap up on Monday. I think we gap up on Monday and we start running high 70s, maybe back to the all-time high, being $82.70. This is that type of news that could get us back to all-time highs. I think we're going to gap up maybe all-time highs. All-time highs is we don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but I'm confident for sure that we're going to gap up on Monday. Whether we hit all-time highs, we'll see. Whatever, time will tell. But, man, PLTR, guys, good news after good news after good news, and I'm here for it. I'm all for it, man. And, not just for Palantir. It's great news for MicroStrategy as well, which I'm not a big Bitcoin guy. I'm not a big crypto guy in general. I mean, I own some Bitcoin, own some XRP, whatever. But, I'm not one of these maximalists that's all in on MicroStrategy, Bitcoin, all these altcoins. That's not me. But still, it's a big accomplishment for Michael Saylor, for the Bitcoin people. Essentially, I saw a meme right before I filmed this video. It was actually a really good meme. It was the Trojan horse, So you had, Bitcoin and the Trojan horse. QQQ. It's like the Trojan horse is MicroStrategy. Bitcoin's inside of the horse, and then it's being led into the QQQ ETF. It's kind of like, people now are investing in Bitcoin without even, I guess, realizing it. It slowly crept itself into the industry. It snuck its way in, essentially, and now it's in QQQ. So it's like, even if you don't want to own Bitcoin directly, it's like now if you own any stock, essentially, or not any stock, but if you own QQQ, if you own the S&P 500, now you got exposure to Bitcoin. It's like they brought that Trojan horse right into QQQ, and now if you own QQQ, you own Bitcoin. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool, pretty good meme. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, MicroStrategy, crypto, Bitcoin, officially in QQQ. I guess it might have been in there indirectly before. Whatever stock company owns Bitcoin on their balance sheet in QQQ before MSTR. I guess you might have had some exposure. But now you definitely do with MicroStrategy. Palantir's in here now, baby. Let's go. Axon, which I don't own this stock, but man, this one's been going crazy. AXON as well. So yeah, that's the big news, guys. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments of what you think is going to happen this week. I'm actually very curious. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account using that link down below. Deposit at least $100. You'll get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $1,000. You'll get 10 more free stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.